What's up, guys? Nate Friends Racing Customs here. This one might be a long video, so prepare yourselves. So yesterday went out, did my normal thing on my weekends off. Made a trip by Hobby Lobby, and well, they still had some stuff on discount because they're not getting it. One of them is the 67 Chevelle Pro Street. So I think I picked up the last one at that store. So I had such a success with that 67 Chevelle Pro Street that I'm still kind of torn on what I want to do with it, because well, I mean, I was very happy with the results. I got lots of great comments on it, and I already have one, so I don't really want to build another one per se. But I did mention about the Monaco. Now, this is what I was talking about a few videos. I can't remember how far back, but I was messing around. So here's the this is from the Roscoe Dukes of Hazzard Roscoe Sheriff's car, and the chassis itself, I mean, it's all molded in, but it is very nicely detailed. So I mean, I can appreciate that, but it's not what I particularly like in these models. It's like they might have cleaned out and maybe retooled a little bit to give you nice, more crisp lines when they molded it, but it's still, I mean, it's just not the detail that I'm looking for. So, so I bought another one of these, which Big Boonsky, you had asked me in a video about that tribal graphic. If you can't find, or if you don't want to buy this entire kit, brother, I got one. Just private message me like your address or something, and I'll send you the whole decal sheet. This is and that's what it. I mean, I'm not gonna take the paper off of it because it's still stuck to it. But there you go, brother. Here's your tribals. Even got some flames in there. So yeah, like I said, Big Boonsky, if you want that decal sheet, just private message me your address and I'll ship it out. Because I'm not going to use it. That tribal was actually the reason why I used that graphic is that there's a few more blemishes that covered up really nicely. So that's why that particular tribal got used. I'm particularly not a big fan of that tribal. Not that it looks bad, because it does look great, and it kind of does go with the theme of the car. But normally that's not something I would use. So now back on point. So now I have all of this stuff. I've got pretty much a complete kit minus what I'm going to use, and let me show you exactly what I'm talking about. So that is the Monaco, and excuse the wheel, it's a little cocked off, but the chassis, it fits so nicely underneath of here that, I mean, the center of the wheels are perfect between these two kits. The only thing I have to do is I'll have to take a little bit off the front and the back to fill front and back, but no cutting, no wasting the chassis at all. The interior tub, I'll have to do something to kind of hold it down over here, but I'll have to use part of my package tray off the original, and I gotta rebuild that, but I had already planned on bare metal foiling that anyway. So as it comes to the engine itself, because the engine is the engine is tall, and this is already painted. I'm not going to cut this out. So basically what I'll do is I'll just piece together probably piece together an engine and maybe figure out a way to come up with some turbochargers and do like a twin turbo setup on it or something, so it can all stay underneath the hood, and I don't have to really worry too much about it's being up too high and me having to cut a hole in my beautifully painted hood. So yeah, so that's how I'm pretty sure that's going to end up. I mean, I am still going to use some parts. Obviously, I can't use the wheels, so that's another thing. I don't know. I'm definitely going to use these tires because they fit in the tubs, but obviously I can't use the Chevy rims on it. I do have a couple different sets of rims I can go with. If I have to, I can probably cut and glue two rims together to make it fit in the rear tires, because it is quite a deep dish back there. So it's just something that I'm not in a rush to build this car, because this will be my second kit bash. I'm getting really keen into these kit bashings, and the only thing that kind of saddens me is they're getting rid. I mean, I'll still probably be able to order them online, or maybe have somebody in my family locate one back in California or whatever. But it kind of saddens me that, you know, this Chevy Pro Street kit is going away. We still have that Super B Pro Street kit for a while. So, because, I mean, just looking and thinking about it, I mean, like Dr. Cranky says, you can do anything with those chassis. And one of the things I was thinking of is making like a Pro Street pickup. I mean, why not? So, like out of, you know, one of those, you could make one out of the snowplow truck. AMT came out with a new Firestone. It's like a 77 or 78 Ford F100 or F150 four-wheel drive. I mean, basically anything. You know, you can cut and hack, glue the tubs in where you need, and all that stuff. And that's just something like I want to try, but it looks like I'll be trying with the that Super B kit. I don't know yet. I haven't bought the kit yet. I'm kind of weary of it. So if I can find another one of these kits, I'll buy as many as I can. I mean, I'm not rich. I can't buy 5 at a time. But you know, I can order 1 or 2 at a time for, you know, whatever, until I have a nice collection where I'm just so. Also, anybody that's looking for a fresh 67 body, I have that body, and it comes with that hood. I'll have to go through and really look and see what I am and am not going to use in this kit. I mean, obviously, I can't use the grill or the bumpers, or, you know, the rear fascia. I don't know. I haven't totally gone through it yet, like I said. But that stuff will probably come up for sell or trade. I also have the 41 Willis Coupe body still, that I'm trying to think of stuff to do with it, and I just, my brain's kind of just going haywire right now. It's trying to take in a lot. So, but I'll figure it out. I'll get all the stuff that I don't need anymore, and just come up with something for, you know, to sell or whatever. Next up in this video is actually a new one. I picked this up along with the 67 Pro Street only because, and quite literally only because it was discounted, and that I'm not too keen on this one. But you know, it's the 48 Ford Custom Coupe. I was looking through it, and it says it's a 3-in-1, but I mean, really, all it does is it gives you different bumpers, different grills. It gives you 2 different sets of rims, and then you get this body filler piece that's different from this. Other than that, I mean, everything gets built all the same. Those are the only options you can change. So I don't really know how you can call it a 3-in-1, but they do. Instructions, it's typical Revell book style, blah 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 blah. You guys seen that before. The body, which I'm not going to pull out of the bag, is actually very nicely molded. It's I mean, up to par to their limited edition or their special edition kits. You know, here's one chrome tree, which looks like the stock. Yeah, so you have your dash filler here, bumpers, 1 grill, there's your headlights. Here's another one, so you have 2 more bumpers, all your hubcaps. This does come with a Ford flathead, which I'm kind of excited about. So I love building the flatheads. I don't know why. I'm not a Ford guy at all. So, but I do like the flatheads. And then your let's see, here's those filler pieces. So you glue them in, and then you fill them in with your putty. They come with a louvered hood or flat hood. Here's another filler. There's a filler piece for if you don't want to use like this grill here. You want to use this one. Well, you're gonna have to fill it in. So I don't know. This one's gonna take me a while to build too, if I build it. I'm not entirely sure yet either. I might just use it all for parts. With the glass, it's not a very good review, but I don't know, somebody else, if you guys really want me to go and do a nice review on it, then just let me know. But basically, you know, I just haven't pulled anything out of the bags yet. So there's your chassis, and like I said, this is the special edition one. So it comes super detailed with all kinds of stuff. And down in there, the nice I don't know why it does this. Focusing on my finger, stupid. There it is. There's the nice wheels that I like. Those nice detailed wheels. So if you want to leave the hubcaps off, you know, you have the lug nuts and everything to detail. So, but yeah, like I said, oh, and then it comes with these graphics. I'm pretty sure I'm probably going to use pinstripe ones. So I'll figure out which ones I want to use, and then again, I'll just make a big video about you know, stuff I'm going to get rid of, you know. Oh, here's another great thing. This is the only, and this is one of the reasons why I'm considering it, because I really don't have anything old enough that that I would use these on. I do have something, but I've got drag slicks for it. I'm just going to use the drag slicks on it, which is the 31 rat rod, and then I have the 32 high boy one that is stashed away somewhere. I need to pull that one out and see how far, what I really need to do to get that back together. But these things are beautifully molded. If anything this kit would be worth is if you want some of these. I wish this phone would do the detail. Come on, you stupid phone. I don't know if you can see it right there, but the detail on the sidewall. These are the best detailed tires, white walls, that I have ever seen. I'm not saying that there's not better ones out there, just those are the best that I have seen personally. So, yeah, I mean, if anything, if you're looking for a nice set of white walls and you're like me and you can't afford the, you know, although fuck it. Although I don't know, spending $14 on a model just for a set of tires, I've done worse. I've bought an entire model just for an intake setup. That was way back when, you know, I was a kid, and there was before, you know, like before I really knew, you know, you'd look through all the model magazines, and, you know, they would put stuff in the back of the magazines, where you can get like catalogs and stuff like that. I never got the catalogs. I never knew how much you could actually get, how much you could actually get for a model, even back then in the 90s. That, you know, to detail up your models. So yeah, I mean, I've bought a model, but that, and again, that's when models were like $5 to $10 a model, and God, I wish it would go back to that, but I wish it could go back to that, because I'd be buying a lot more. But yeah, I mean, I literally, for an intake setup, and that was just it, the intake, not the carbs, not the not the air filters, just the intake setup itself, just the piece that pops onto the engine. So yeah, so I mean I have done worse. You know, so that's gonna be it for right now. I don't know how much I'm gonna get to working on these today. It is Sunday, so I got some stuff I need to take care of today. But I will try to, and I will try to get an update video up. Hopefully tonight if I work on it. If not, I'll just see you guys in the next video. All right. See you guys later.